Alrighty then, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing 365 day playthrough. Today is day 89, I believe. We're like 11 more days until our 100th day, and we go, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Oh shit. I just got done eating Easter lunch slash dinner. It was okay. I only had one plate. I didn't overstuff myself like I did Thanksgiving, where I had like fucking 3 plates. But the thing is, I really don't eat a lot of stuff. Usually mashed potatoes, and the turkey, obviously. I remember back when there was this girl named Tiffany, right? And she was this girl. She was very health conscious, you know. So she, I don't know. She would say she's a vegetarian, and then she would say she's a vegan, and like I don't know. She was just really off when it came to stuff like that. And she tries to change my eating habits from a meat eater to pretty much just eat just pure. She wanted me to go vegan with her, I guess you could say, or vegetarian. Because when you think of vegetarian, obviously you're able to eat some products from an animal, but when you go vegan, you gotta eat everything pretty much all natural, 100%. And she would like flip-flop between those, and honestly, I think she just did it because she thought it was cool. And that was probably one of the biggest slaps in the face that I've ever seen. I'm not even vegetarian or vegan. And I would feel appalled someone just going flip-flop back and forth just because they want to drink some, like, soy milk or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. Was it soy milk? I don't even know what it was. It was like something milk. It was a milk. It came from a cow. And I don't think it was milk. I think it was a special kind of milk. And it was completely stupid. It was weird. I remember I told her that gummy bears, you can't eat them because they're made from the bone marrow. The thing that gelatinizes it is made from the bone marrow of animals, and she freaked the fuck out. And she used to be a big gummy bear eater. And I remember us discussing, you know, how they make gummy bears in biology. And our teacher, he was like a fucking genius in all forms. He was really good. Oh wait, it's raining. I don't have to water them. He was incredibly intelligent, which was really awesome. Because where I grew up, we didn't really get a lot of intelligent teachers. We got very different teachers. Once we got a teacher who was interested into a different sex, and that caused a huge fucking problem with the redneck assholes that live where I live. And yeah, it's very weird. It was very off. Yeah, but yeah, ate the turkey. It was very delicious. I almost choked on eating skin. I always have an issue when eating skin, because when you eat skin, you kind of gotta mince it up a bit. Obviously, like when you normally eat, but sometimes it stays together, and all you're doing is just pretty much condensing it into like a little ball of some sort. It's hardly ever you eat skin and then it like gets minced up into, you know, regular stuff. But yeah, I've met a bunch of people who try to be the difference, and they don't really do anything. What is it? What is it? Oh god. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend. I totally forgot that I dated her. But you guys remember the girl that I mentioned, Jessica? She wants to be vegan, and she wants to be a hippie, which was interesting. I thought it was completely stupid, but hey, to each their own, right? But I don't know. Seeing people who are one with the land and all that kind of stuff kind of makes me seem that you're fake, and most people are, I guess, in a way. I am in a way, obviously. You think fakeness as in the entertainer, I guess I am. Even though I don't really entertain I guess I do make people feel better because I've been told that, you know, maybe one of my videos made someone feel better, and, you know, that make me feel like 100%, like, yeah, I'm doing something worth it. And then I see people getting pissed at an opinion video about KS, and I was like, ah, you fucking idiot. Which is funny, the guy got pissed at me because I said I wanted them to pretty much, you know, I wanted Misa to die. I wanted Misa to play with that suicide attempt instead of her going like, oh no, I know it's bad, Hick-chan. You know, why would they wave it in your face and then they do nothing with it? You know, my whole idea was it when I first saw it because you named something Katwa Shoshu. You know, even I know that that's like, depending on the way it's used, it's derogatory in Japanese, or Katwa. Shouju's just girl, but I don't know. I just think if you're gonna name your something as fucking as something like, how do you say it? As a what is the fucking word? What is that word? Or whatever. I don't even know. Oh shit! As a not cryptic. What is it? Fuck, I can't remember the word. It's really bad and it's a hot button issue. I totally forgot what it's called. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. I pretty much, my whole thing about it is I fucking missed. That if they're gonna make something about dating disabled girls, at least go all the way through it. At least have them have more issues. Obviously you're making them made out into a normal girl per se. I'm missing like a motherfucker. And it's not conflicted. I can't think. Stop shooting, girl. Stop shooting. But, you know, it's weird. It's very weird. And he obviously didn't agree with it, and he said that my opinions were wrong. And that I don't know what I'm talking about, which is true. KS is like the third visual novel I played. I played a little bit of Clandid, and I was fucking overwhelmed by Clandid. I was like, oh god. I was extremely overwhelmed by Clandid. I was like, holy shit. And I kind of stopped playing that. I was playing that when I first started KS, so I could get a different feel, and I could definitely see a difference in KS and other visual novels, and that one was fucking, you know, that's too hardcore for me. So many scenes, so many choices. It's like, and you know, I barely know what the hell I'm talking about, but people keep asking. The only reason I made that video is because someone asked me to make that video, so I was like, okay. And, yeah. Like I've always said, I don't think it deserves a 10 out of 10. Because when you give something a 10, it's supposed to be perfect. Almost perfect. And with the laxness in writing, and not bringing up specific issues like Hisio's scar like they did most of the time, I don't think it deserves a 10. I probably a 7. You know, my scores raised all the way till since a 5. 7, 6. I think that's a good score. Because if everything was written like Rin's neutral ending, Lily's good ending, and Hanako's bad ending, if the whole thing was written like that, yo, it'd be perfect. But no, it was very inconsistent. And I can tell because I was a writer. I was almost published, but yeah, I chose not to. And then they later didn't want to publish me. I was like, oh, okay. But I like to think I chose not to because it just makes me feel better. But I know. I've been told my writing's been inconsistent. It's been like one of the downers. If you're a writer, you know what I'm talking about. Inconsistencies, trying to keep things the same way. How magically you have awesomely good descriptive paragraphs, and then then all of a sudden you're like, this is good. Yellow bricks are great. You know, stuff like that. Pretty much a lot of the stuff that involves me talking to you guys has been requested by viewers. It's not like I do it like, I could do it, but, you know, I didn't want to waste anyone's time. And that's what I kind of feel when I make videos like that, wasting people's times. But, you know, the only reason I make them because it's like, we want to see more of you. I want to, you know, see daily life, vlogs, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, alright, I'll do that for you, I don't care. It's very easy to just turn on a camera, act like an idiot, or show you guys something, or show you the most delicious drink in the world, or anything like that, but, you know, most of the stuff I do is because you guys requested it. Or I have a multitude of people. You guys, the people watching this video, you probably weren't the ones that requested it. I got a Skype because someone requested it. I got a Twitter because someone requested it. I got a Steam because someone requested it, and I don't use it at all because, you know, it slows down my computer greatly. I cannot run Steam at all. It is really bad. And, you know, I pretty much do anything you guys will ask me, almost, pretty much. It's not like I played that, you know, that scary game, and I definitely didn't play it afterwards for the channel with sound and a face cam or anything like that. I never did that. I never did that after the live stream. What are you guys talking about? That's totally not a surprise for whenever I feel like I should upload it. Nope. Let's see. I placed down a couple. I think that's why I went over there, so I could place down a couple flowers. We got the good vibrations. We got the sweet sensation. We got the good vibrations. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, the vibrations. Oh, the vibrations. Was it last night? I was extremely bored. I played NFL Blitz, and I played the wrong one. I played one that didn't have, like, a current roster. Well, not the current roster, but, like, the current roster for that time. And pretty much I played Blitz with a bunch of, like, Hall of Famers, which was ridiculous, and I thought it was fucking awesome. It was, like, having Deion Sanders, and then Troy Aikman, and those are the ones I remember as of right now. Because I played as the Cowboys last because they were like the best team overall. I'm like, no fucking way. And I played it, and they definitely were the worst team overall. The Cowboys have not been a good team for a very long time. A very, very long time. They're at the cusp of greatness, but they always fucking fail because Tony Romo, you know. Actually, it's not even Tony Romo. It's just fucking wide receivers. They're just, yeah. You know. I watch a lot of football. I don't really. The only team I hold loyalty to is the Chicago Bears, because I live in Illinois. But it's like, I watch all these other teams because I'm very interested in football. I like football. I helped with some play calling back in the day at the high school when I was bored with my math teacher, because he was the football person, and you know, that was pretty cool. Well, I guess you say I couldn't say I helped. I chose like 3 plays and that's it, and they only used one of them. So I guess I wasn't like a big help back in the day, so I can't oversell what I did. But I was a help nonetheless, or at least I like to think I was. We all like to think I was help. I still don't think just because, you know, the whole thing about Momo yesterday. You know, he got lucky years ago. I was talking about stuff from years ago when he first lost his V card, and I lost it before him. But that just because I lost mine when I was a fucking freshman, and it was a very terrifying experience. You know, I didn't want to do it to begin with, but you know, I guess the girl kind of walked me through it, and it was probably one of the most scary, intense moments of my life. Nothing like chaos, but, you know, It's just because of me, and I guess of my ideals, that I don't think when two people drink together and then they have sex, it counts, I guess you could say. Because I think it counts when both people are willing. Obviously, you have alcohol that compares you, and they were fucking drinking like rum and vodka mixed together, or some shit like that. It was crazy. You know, he was telling me the story. I'm like, what? And pretty much she was wasted as fuck, and you know, she just told him just do it. He's like, you've been wanting to, just do it. And I was like, whoa, whoa. It's like, those words don't sound like they worked well together. You've been wanting to do it, so just do it. I don't know, just... Yeah. I say it doesn't count, but they've done it afterwards when they're sober. But mostly when she's drunk, and he's wasted as fuck. And, I don't know. It's just because I'm not touching alcohol ever in my life. Not once. Not a single drop, ever. Well, obviously that's a lie, because I did put, that rubbing alcohol in my mouth back in the day, but, you know... It's not... It's kinda like someone who's been, like, a vegetarian / vegan their whole life, and you try to make them eat meat. That's what pretty much how I feel for, alcohol. Or anything dairy, or anything from, you know, animal eggs, fish, or processed foods. Fuck. But pretty much like that, you know, that's my whole thing. I'm not gonna drink it regardless, like, you know, straight edge. Bitch, I thought I shot it. Oh no, I pulled out my watering can. Uh-oh. Oh no. I gotta shoot my balls at him. Well, fuck me. I would've got it. I was watering the ground. I've had people try to have me drink. I've had my my first girlfriend try to have me drink, because I'd known her for a very long time, even when we didn't date. And when we didn't date, we talked to one another every once in a while, because I was always getting, like, involved with girls that wanted to save me, because I was this person that needed to be saved, you know, which I never liked. I never liked the whole thing with when a girl wants to save me, you know. It's always felt very wrong to me, because I need to open myself up, and I can't be closed in, and I have to trust people, and they try to save me from my antisocialness. God damn it. Well, I needed an umbrella anyway. I needed an umbrella anyway. Which is weird. Which is probably why I got a majority of the girls. Because usually if someone asks me something, I'd be truthful, and then they're like, oh, that's fucking depressing, you need to be happier. I'm like, you asked. You fucking asked. You asked. I didn't expect something like that, you calling me depressing. I don't like people who do that. I already know that I'm not the happiest person in the world. You don't have to point it out every single time. I actually went on my Facebook a couple days ago, because apparently someone tried to hack it or something like that, which I don't really care. There's nothing on my Facebook. Like, there's absolutely nothing on my Facebook. And, you know, except I guess if someone wants to hack my Facebook so they can see my ex-girlfriends, because most of the girls that are on my Facebook were people I've dated before, or knew before, or had a relationship before, or anything along those lines. Because all I knew was girls, you know. It's not like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to a lot of girls. It's usually I get paired up with them, they talk to me, and they like me because I'm funny, and boom. They want to be around me all the time. I'm like, ugh. Ugh. Gross. There has been girls that I wanted to date it, and then they chose not to date me, or they said they would, and then they ended up doing something else and pretty much forgetting me, leaving me in the dust. And I guess that's for girls that I actually cared about. Me personally, I haven't really cared about anyone really since, I guess you could say, Jessica, and the girl before that, Maria, and that's like a 2-year time gap. Obviously, you guys know how those went. Maria, you know, we're going to go to prom together. She asked me to prom. Her mother's gonna make her a dress because her mother's a seamstress, which I always found funny because, you know, she was from Mexico. I forgot where she was from, but she was telling me a whole bunch of like social statuses in Mexico. Like if you're light skinned, you're deemed beautiful, but if you're dark skinned, you're like deemed ugly. I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, she was very interesting. Very interesting person. Very weird. She wanted me to start smoking, that was a big no for me, because I don't do that, but like, she wanted me to start smoking for the purpose of tasting nicotine when she kisses me. Because her last boyfriend, Greg Allison, which I used to know him, and you know, I was a little bit surprised when I found out she dated him. And then I was a little bit surprised when she also messed around with Momo. I'm like, oh god, no. I got into something I didn't mean to. And, but, apparently she was a fair girl. It's just that she's so catatonic that, relationships ended with her before they even started. It was kind of weird. She was a different girl, I guess you could say, for the ones that I've met. You know, she was the one contacting me all the time, you know. What is it? When I worked a little bit in the theater at my school, we got... get out of here. When I worked a little bit in the theater, she's the one who asked for my number. She's the one who asked to hang out with me all the time, every single day, and all that stuff. She's the one who asked to do everything. I never really asked her for anything, you know. Like, I would, like, be going to bed, and then, like, she would call me 11 at night, and we would talk until, like, 3 in the morning. Because she had a dream and she wanted to talk to me about the dream, because at the time I was studying dreams and pretty much I could tell you what a dream means based on the subject matter, but I forgot that since that was like years ago. I guess altogether now that would be like 3 years ago, I guess you could say. No, it would be 2.5 years. And it's very weird. Very weird. She was a nice girl, except that she said she was going to go to prom with me, and then she ended up leaving me without telling me, and then she went some with other guy. And I had prom tickets. And I decided not to go. Because I thought that was like my last chance, because I believe prom it's not even for the seniors at my school, it's for juniors. Seniors can go. People under, you know, seniors could go if they are dating someone who is upperclassman, which I think I was gonna go when I was a freshman, but I decided not to. But I don't know, man. I don't like wearing the monkey suit, wearing dress clothes. I honestly don't like it. I think people who wear dress clothes are douchebags, to be honest with you, all the time. But, you know, that's just me. Most people aren't. Because usually when I see people wear dress codes, it's always been the lawyers. It's always been, you know, people wearing it just because they have to. And most of the people I've met who wore dress clothes, you know, were fucking dicks. Dicks. You know, I really don't want to wear dress clothes, but I guess there may be a chance when I need to, and I honestly don't want to. I wholeheartedly do not want to put on a dress shirt and slacks. I put on slacks before for the choir concert. One of the most, I hated it. I hated it. I honestly never hated wearing something in my life because I'm very plain, I guess you could say. And, oh my god. I fucking hated it. I threw them away afterwards. I was like, these are dumb. I'm never wearing these in my life. I guess that's Luna. Luna's weird when you really think about it. This is weird, you know. I've talked to a couple of my subscribers. They are, I guess they're a little bit like me back then, but they had friends. You know, they have friends that they've stuck with ever since, you know, middle school. And I've been talking to a couple of them. You know, and they're talking about, yeah, going to school dances, hanging out with people, and all that stuff. And now me, I didn't really do that. Like, the only time I did that was when I got a girlfriend. Or, yeah, pretty much, when I got a girlfriend and I became part of her group of friends. And, you know, that was very, I don't want to say rare, but it's just, like, it would happen a lot, like, the first couple of weeks, and then it will just stop. And, like, the people I'm talking to are talking about, like, they're doing it every day, every week. They've been doing it for months and months, and, like, they're just not happy with the friendship they have. And, you know, part of me wants to strangle them, but, you know, whatever. Because I never really, I had that, but it's like, it never stuck around. It's always been, you know, it's always disappointing every time I, like, start a new relationship with someone, because it's gonna be, you know, super good for, like, 3 minutes, for, like, a week, and then it ends up just dying, and nothing really else doing it, and I just stopped trying to save relationships from then on there. There's nothing, you know, why should I hang out or talk to someone that doesn't want me to be around them to begin with? It's always been my philosophy. And not a lot of people seem to like it. Obviously, since I've been on YouTube, I've opened myself up because of that. You know, everyone thought I was like this awesome, outgoing guy, and not really. I was just this kid who was very lonely in high school, which is a common thing. I'm not special. People have gone through worser things than I have, and they would look at the stuff I've gone through, and they will laugh in my face, just like I'm laughing in the faces of the people who tell me that their life is so hard because their parents won't buy them some expensive gift, or that just because they missed out on one dance. I've never been to a dance. I've never had someone ask me to go to one. It seems like every time there's like a big event at the school that I'm willing to go to, that like I want to experience for the first time, the person most important to me that I would go with leaves me. And like I've said, with Momo, get the fuck... Oh, you wanted to talk to me. With Momo, he's always with a different girl, chasing girls, and he usually spends all his time with her. And I'm just in the background. I'm just like, I told you so. I told you not to trust her. Or like, you're a terrible fucking person, because he does stupid shit. Ah, God. This guy, his morals. Things he would do just for ass. Things he would do. I might not look like it, but I'm an Astarian boy. Through and through. You better not leave. Can you believe I'm actually into stylish clothes, Harum? So hey, Fancy Doll, if you see something I might like, let me know, Harum. Alrighty then. Can you move out the way? It is weird. And, you know, the stuff that I'm talking about now, I kind of based my first channel off, AtticusLuna. My pen name, my writer's pen name. That's what I based off my first YouTube channel off. And then I have random people that I've met, or associates, or anything along those lines. I can't really call them friends because they left me within, like, when things went bad. Just because it was going to affect them negatively, that this YouTube thing that I was doing is going to affect them negatively. They stopped doing it, and they abandoned me completely, which I can't call someone that a friend, even though I thought they were back when. And I talk about it in the wiki. It's on my channel page. You know, it's on the Alex AtticusLuna page. My now full name that I changed it to. Which, I didn't know it cost money to change a name, or time, or a lot of time. But, you know, it's nice. Let's see. I still have to work on the wiki. I've been working on it on and off, so is Dark. I think I'm gonna make a video, saying like, pretty much what would you guys want on the wiki for, you know, better stuff like that. Someone says, like, a page just for fans, which I think that's a given, but I don't know how to make it. Dark is the one that pretty much runs everything. He pretty much says, fill in personal information here that we may not know, because I don't know it, and I just fill it in. That's pretty much what he does. I just check the wiki. If it says fill stuff in here, then I fill the stuff in. So, I need to stop doing that. You know, that guy right there, the wolf. What's up with you, brother? No, don't run at me. Why do you get excited and run at me? You see his umbrella, right? It looks like lingerie. It looks like female lingerie. Now that's an umbrella. That's a cute umbrella. But dude has female lingerie on top of his head. Oh, I gotta check if, excuse me, I'm burping. Hiccuping. Gotta see if those black roses came out. I got a black rose! Yes! Yes, baby, yes! Dance, magic, dance. I want the world to know I got the latest show. Dance, magic, dance. Dance, baby, dance. Dance. Oh, yeah, rub my body. Oh. But I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. For those of you that celebrate Easter or celebrate it as a religion, I don't really know what it is, to be honest with you. So I believe it's when Jesus awoke from the dead, zombie Jesus Day. But obviously have a happy Easter. Spend time with your family, catching eggs, and all that stuff. So until next time, my name is Luna, and as always, stay frosty, people.